Hi, welcome. My name is Elena from Yoga is Everywhere. Welcome to day 6 in our summer movement challenge. So today is about hips. We're mainly going to be on the mat. Even though you don't necessarily need a mat, you can do it on your beach towel or picnic towel. So we're going to start with our legs forward and taking the hands back. Take your feet wider apart, and we're just going to take the knees side to side. And then see if you can touch your knees all the way down. So both knees at the same time. Good. So just kind of starting to warm up, getting a little bit of movement into the hips. And then we're coming back to center. And just to get a little bit of movement also in the pelvis, take your hands under your thighs and with exhalation, round your spine, lean back, tuck your pelvis under, and then roll forward and come to the front of your sit bones. So a few more times here. And then last time. Good. And then we're taking the knees to one side. So I don't have a lot of space here, but take your knees roughly in a 90 degrees and then flex your feet. Now we're facing one knee. And then you can walk your hands a little bit forward and a few times very gently bow forward and then rise up. So very gently, of course, if you have any pain in the knee, you can just stay upright. And then last time, find a place where you can place your hands. Now we're just gonna lift this foot just as much as you can and then place it down. So a few times, lift and lower, keeping the belly button a little bit in. Good, and one more time here. All right, and then straighten this leg out. And we're going to take the foot with the opposite hand and take the knee with the same hand and just kind of sway it side to side. So allow the hip to be really relaxed here. And then we're coming back to center, replacing our hand and our forearm down, and then roll to the side of your hip and kind of roll forward and back. Look for some nice spots to massage here. If you find a nice spot, then just kind of stay there for a moment. And then come back to center, come up, and we're placing the same ankle on the thigh. Flex the foot, and we want the foot closer to the knee and further away from the pelvis. Take your hands behind you and then bend the knee. Open your chest, and you can just move it a bit side to side if that feels good to you. And you can stay here, you can take a hold of your shin. And also here you can move it side to side. Now think of taking this knee away from your chest actively. Good, and then coming back to center, just release. And we're taking then the knees to the other side. So 90 degree in the knees. And then we're turning our chest to the other knee. Flex your feet, walk your hands a bit forward, and very gently bow forward and then roll up. So very gently keep your legs active. And the last one. We're coming up, support yourself with your hands, and we're going to lift this back foot and then release. So just a few times, activating this glute. Good. Keeping the belly button a little bit in so we're not sinking into the lower back here. And last one, it's a small movement. Good. And then coming up, extend this leg. Take a hold of the foot with the opposite hand and take a hold of the knee and just take it very gently side to side, really thinking of releasing this hip, releasing this leg. You can also take a hold of the leg with your inner elbows if you have more range of motion here. And then we're coming back to center, placing the hand and the elbow down, and then just roll on the outer hip. So again, if you find some nice spots here, you can stay there, you can focus kind of that tension in this nice area you found. And then let go of the foot, come up. And we're placing the same foot on the other thigh. Flex the foot, take your hands behind you, bend the knee, and a few times take it side to side. So actively we want to take this knee out. Open the chest, so you can stay here or you can take a hold of your shin. Finding your long spine. And then slowly release. And we're coming to our hands and knees. Shoulders over the wrists, spread your fingers. Now we're flexing the foot and we're lifting the knee. So we're not lifting from sending the knee back. The knee stays under the hip. We're kind of wiggling the pelvis, so lifting the side of the pelvis and then tap it down. So a few more, keeping the belly button up. Good. Okay, and last one. Place it down and just move to the other side. So lift the foot and then lift the knee and tap it down. Good. And last one. Then we're stepping the right foot forward. Fingertips on the mat. Bend into the right knee. Open your chest. Keep pressing your back foot. And then take your pelvis back. Maybe flex the right foot. So a few more times here. So when we bring the pelvis forward, I want you to take the pelvis all the way forward as much as you can. So allow the pelvis to release down. Good. Then last time, bend into the right knee. Take your hands on your thigh. Take your belly button up. Keep pressing your foot. So we want to stretch this front left hip. So you can stay here. Maybe you already feel a stretch here. You can also either interlace your fingers over your head. You can also hold opposite elbows. And then just come to a side bend. And then come back up. One more time. Good. And then last one, we're coming back up. Release your hands, place both hands inside of the right foot. Take the right foot a bit to the right. And you can decide if you want to stay here or lower your elbows. And then release your head. And just staying with your breath. And then slowly coming back up. And we're taking the right knee behind the left knee. Walk your knees to the center. And we're starting with the hips side to side. So dipping the hips side to side. And then you can stay doing that or forward and back. So taking the hips back and then forward. And then if you want, you can come all the way back. You can place your elbows down if that feels good, and then just release your head. And then slowly coming back to your hands and knees, unwind. Good, we're stepping the left foot forward in between your hands, fingertips on the mat, bend into the left knee, open your chest, and then exhale, take it back. So just a few more times, slowly starting to open the front of our right hip. And then last time, bending into the left knee, take your hands on your left thigh, press yourself up. You can stay here. You can interlace your fingers. You can take a hold of opposite elbows, but take the other elbow in the front. Lean your head back, and then slowly come to a side bend. Come back to center, other side. And one more time each side. And then coming back, release, place both hands inside of the left foot. So take the left foot a bit to the left, make space for your shoulders. Either stay supporting yourself with your hands or lower your elbows. So see where you want to be. Release your head. Keep pressing your left foot down. One more breath here. And then slowly place your hands down. Left knee behind the right knee. Bring your knees back to center. Again, start by dipping your hips side to side. And then come back to center and take it a few times forward and back. And then last time, take it all the way back. You can stay here, you can lower your elbows, release your head. And one more breath here. And then slowly start coming up, unwind your legs. And we are done for today. So thank you so much for joining me today for some hip mobility and stability and maintenance. And I hope to see you tomorrow.